As a man, you never take what women do personal. Never. Women be having random attitudes. They be rolling their eyes. They be talking shit. You never take that shit personal. Never. Why? Because that's what they do. That's what they do. They do girl shit. Because they're girls. If you a man and you do that shit, you roll your eyes, you gossip, you have random attitudes. That's why people call you a bitch ass nigga. Cause you're acting like a bitch. That's what bitches do. As a man, you never internalize nothing women do. You never take it personal. Never. Oh, you ugly. You stink. Oh, you're broke. Oh yeah, guess what? I don't give a fuck what you think. A lot of times women just doing that shit to impress their friends. A lot of times they just talking shit. A lot of times they're playing a game. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna be mean to him. But really, she like your ass. I'm saying they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to spit game. So they gotta do dumbass shit to try to draw you in. That's why you never take it personal. No cap.
Yeah, man, real talk, man. What women do, a man should not take personal. A man should know his position, know his place, and know his masculine identity. And with that being said, he should also know a woman's place and a woman's position. Okay. It's a woman's place and a woman's position to think with her emotions. It's a woman's place and a woman's position to respond to those emotions. So sometimes the stuff she say could, be disrespectful, or it could be, in some sort of way insulting, or she could just totally misunderstand everything because she's not thinking logically like you. Men and women are different. We think logically, they don't. We think objectively, they don't. We'll say something totally objective and they will respond with how they feel. And let me tell you something, what's stupid? As a man, you also have to manage and mitigate that, especially if you love her. Especially if you're in a relationship and she actually means something to you. Now, here's the other part. If it's a chick that you're just approaching and she starts to act belligerent or disrespectful, you can leave her the hell alone. And if she's just a chick that you smashing and she begins to act a certain way that is contrary to your masculine identity, contrary to your program, right? She's being combative and disrespectful. You can leave her alone. You get what I'm saying? So, and this is why you have to go through the vetting process. It's very important to vet a woman, right? Because let me tell you one other aspect of the vetting process that is important. You got to find out if the chick is worth the headache. You got to find out if the chick is worth the effort to actually manage and mitigate her emotional responses to your logical statements. You get what I'm saying? You have to keep in mind you're dealing with a female. There's really no sense in taking it personal. Right now, if you need to check her because you love her and you want things to go a certain way, then you check her and you do what you need to do. And you learn how to do it in a calm manner because you are the leader, right? You are still leading by example. So you want to be in a calm, respectful manner. So she stays in a calm, respectful manner. You get what I'm saying? You are always in the lead. And if you truly understand these things, there is absolutely no reason for you to take anything personally, because the bottom line is this. You as the leader, you are going to speak as a leader. Her as the follower and the person submitting is going to speak as a person submitting. So as long as you have certain standards in place and as long as she is with those standards, right? Majority of the time, anything that comes out of her mouth, you don't need to take personal, right? And that's only if you're in a relationship with somebody you care about. But when we talk about chicks in the street or chicks you just smashing or some chick you just been dating for a couple of weeks, couple of months or whatever, you ain't got to take nothing personal. You understand? And a lot of times it will reduce your stress. It will make things make more sense once you realize that she's just responding emotionally. You understand? She's not even thinking logically. So the stuff that she says, you shouldn't take personal. Right? The stuff that she says, a lot of times you could kind of ignore it and just let it go. Right? Or if it's important and you need to check it because it goes against your standards, then that's up to you. But again, that all goes back to you having a certain type of a masculine identity, right? Because we're all specific. We're all specific men and we all have things that are important to us based on our standards, based on who we are, right? So it is what it is. But the bottom line is this. Don't take anything personally. We are men. We are logical. We are objective. OK, a lot of times when we find ourselves taking things personal and arguing with women, that's because, like homie said in the video, we acting like a bitch. We acting like the woman. We're acting like the female. Right. All that back and forth nonsense is female. You understand? Most times as men, we got to take accountability, understand that we're in the lead, and do what's important to make things work, right? Do what's important to keep things a certain way, and just make sure that she's following your lead. Right now, as soon as she's not following your lead, then again, you can leave her alone, whether or not you care about her. Because once you stop following your lead, then we stop. She's out of there. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But yeah, like what homie's saying, don't take things personal. You understand? And another thing too is that when you have a masculine identity, right? When you have a certain amount of game about you and you know who you are, if you truly know who you are, then no one can tell you who you are. So all of that taking stuff personally with people talking about you or saying something about you, you arguing with them and taking it personally and letting things get the best of you, right? That's only showing that you're not as powerful as you think you are. Why? Because someone else's information about you is causing you to doubt the information you have about yourself, right? So for example, if I know I'm smart, if I know I'm intelligent, and I know this 100% without fail, right? I know that's a part of my masculine identity. I'm smart, I'm intelligent. And then somebody comes around and be like, man, you stupid. And then I get angry and start to argue with them back and forth and try to prove to them how smart I am. Then I'll actually be stupid by engaging with them, because me trying to prove something to them means that I am giving some type of importance to their statement. You see what I'm saying? But if I know what I know about myself, there's absolutely no reason for me to even engage with that person, much less take anything personal to the point where I feel insulted or rejected. You see what I'm saying? So this is a part of what it means to have a masculine identity, to know who you are, to have self-mastery, to trust yourself, and to love yourself. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.